Sagittarius is out there. I'm Lisa Ouellet, and I'm here to do your monthly angel card reading for the month of April. I'm going to be using Doreen Virtue's um, Angel Tarot deck today, and the three cards that I pulled for you were the Nine of Water, one of my favorite cards in the whole deck, the Ego card, and the Three of Earth. I've also pulled for you from the animal deck. I want to give a message from your spirit guide animal. Pulled for you the Roadrunner card today. So we're going to talk about those cards, Sagittarius's. The Nine of Water. Love, love, love this card. This is the wish fulfillment card. You know, this is like one of the happiest, most joyful cards you can get in the entire deck. This is like the attainment of everything that you've been wanting and having coming your way. It's not saying that there's no work involved. What they're saying with this card is that your wishes come true. Your concerns fade away. Life is great. Life starts to improve. And again, I feel like it's because of work that you've been doing. It's not like you just kind of sat back and crossed your arms and said, okay, come to me now, I'm ready for you to be here. But this is just, it's an attainment of the things that you've been wanting. Now again, this is a generalized reading for a lot of people that are watching this out here, so this is not going to pertain to every single person, but I'm hearing for a lot of you and the majority of you out there this month, and in the month of April, the beginning of spring, this is when things for you Sagittariuses, things are going to start to really look like they are finally going in the direction you've been wanting them to go in. You've had a lot of plans in the background, in the back of your mind, and you've been putting them slowly into action, and now you're reaping the benefits of it. You're reaping the rewards of it. You know, you have the Three of Earth too. That talks about the power of creativity. So you're an extremely creative sign. You have lots of ideas. You know, I think for me as an Aries, one of the biggest struggles that I struggle with is having so many ideas and then actually getting them all implemented. I don't feel like that's your issue, Sagittarius. I feel like you guys have a lot of ideas and you're able to put them into motion, and you get a lot of things going at once. So great for you with that. This is talking about, though, recognition too. So they're saying you're going to be, if you work in an organization, you're going to be rewarded for this. You're going to be recognized. Promotions, awards, raises. They're talking about recognition for the hard work that you've been doing. Talking about being a team player as well. So yeah, they're saying team player as well too. So if you do not work as a team player, this is something that maybe you might want to think about, getting a partner, or working together in a group or an organization and meshing your ideas together to help further something big for you. So they're talking about recognition coming your way for high quality work, so things that you've been working on. And again, this doesn't have to be in necessarily just I wouldn't say necessarily in an organization where you have a boss over you. This could be you working for yourself, or going out on your own. This could be public recognition. This could be all of a sudden being recognized on TV, or you become the next pop singer out there and the world just realizes who you are, or you become the next famous Top Chef or model or whatever. It's recognition for something that you specifically have been doing. So again, I keep getting the thumbs up in my head. I'm giving you the thumbs up because I'm hearing it and Spirit is showing it to me as well too. You have the Ego card, and that is a false sense of entrapment. So that is being overly focused on material things, keeping your thoughts. They're talking about keeping your thoughts away from negative-based ways of thinking. So it's going to be important for you as you move forward in April, Sagittarius, is to make sure that you keep your thoughts on a high vibration. Energy is energy, like attracts like. So if you are, so your ego itself, basically your ego is your mind, okay? And nobody's perfect. We're all human beings. So even if you are the most spiritually evolved person out there, there are going to be times where you fall into a negative way of thinking, negative thoughts. You let your ego get in the way, your fear overcomes you. This is human nature. This is normal. So they're just saying don't fall into that on a regular basis. The false sense of entrapment basically says to you, you are in control of how you think. You have to get yourself out of that victim mode and out of the negative based thoughts. Don't let your ego kick your butt. Don't let your ego tell you that you're not good enough. Don't let your ego tell you that you're not capable of achieving success or having that television show or being that model or having that family or getting married or moving or doing whatever it is that you want to do. Don't let your ego tell you that this is not the time, that you're not ready, that you don't have enough money. This is all limiting thoughts that are keeping you, that are holding you back. My mission statement, moving souls from imprisonment to empowerment, that basically is, we all feel imprisoned at some point or another in our own thought process. And it's just a matter of empowering ourselves, empowering our minds. So this talks to you about not letting yourself be victimized by your own ego and making sure you keep your thoughts. Make sure you watch your verbiage, make sure you watch how you talk about things. Even when you think you're just complaining to a friend, that is getting into negativity mode again. You're putting it out there. Just because you're complaining and you're voicing it to your friend, you think you're releasing it, but you're putting it out there in an energetic mode. So try to move out of that. Easier said than done, I know, but that's what Spirit is saying. So then you have the Road Runner. Okay. So keep your sense of humor and don't take things so seriously, this card says. So this is great, all right? So they're talking about seeing the humor in situations, and that will help elevate your wishes coming true faster, the creativity, getting out of your own way. This is fantastic for you. There are times in life, and I get this, that you cannot see humor. There's tragedy, there's trauma, there's death, and I get that. So those are just temporary things that you're going to go through in life. So if this is one of those times that this is coming up for you, please don't let that be an option for you to find humor. Make sure that you find humor at any other time, though. There's so many other ways and opportunities in life. You could have the crappiest day happening and your best friend could tell you a story that could be awful, and it could be something that you try to just make light of and make a joke of, or you don't get that job that you wanted and that you applied for, whatever. It could be any sort of situation that life throws at you. Family situations, your kid does something, draws on the floor with markers, or on the wall with markers. Find humor in it. I know you're going to get frustrated and whatever, and that's life, but they're saying the more humor you can find in situations, the more you can laugh at things, that brings up your vibration, that brings things to you quicker. So just try to keep that in mind, because I feel like that's really important for you to do in the month of April. So I hope you have an awesome, amazing April, all of you Sagittariuses out there. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, following, and commenting on my YouTube videos. Please keep doing so and subscribing. I love it. Thank you so much. Thanks for following me on Twitter and liking me on Facebook. I really appreciate that as well. My radio show, which I thought was going to be happening at the beginning of April, looks like it's going to be more like the end of April now. So stay tuned for that. And as always, if you'd like a personal private reading with me, you can reach me at my website, www.lisawillette.com. And I thank you all for, again, I hope you have an amazing, awesome April.